Well, I was delighted to be invited because I'm on the board of the Irish Franchise Association, and I like to see what's happening in franchising in other countries. In Ireland, we're a small country, smaller than Bulgaria, about half the population, about 4 million, 4.5 million. But our franchise industry is probably more than 20 years old. So we have 300 franchisors in Ireland, about 4,000 franchised units, and our membership is quite strong. So we're very active. We like to take part in events like this around Europe, and bring what we can, add what we can to encourage everybody to develop franchising, which I think is a fantastic business. We held the first Expo under our own direction last year. Previously, it had been put on by a private enterprise company, but last year we took it over. We had 41 exhibitors. We're having the second one now in February, and we'd expect 50. We're extending it. We're going to have an international village, and it's going quite well now. Just like you had, we have we may have 2 days of seminars. Clearly, many of the people who come to these exhibitions don't understand franchising and what's involved. So it's important for us, as the official body representing franchisors, it's important for us to inform people, rather just like you've been doing here. So we would have talks about what's involved in franchising, the advantages, the disadvantages, the benefits, how the process works. Yeah, I mean, there are a number of Irish franchises that have exported. O'Brien's sandwich bars would be a good example. Seem to be around the world. There are a number just setting up and yet be ready to develop. But the franchises that are most attractive to people in Ireland anyway, and also in the UK, given the economic conditions of the world these days, are the ones that would sell for under 15,000 euro, and they would be ones that could be easily operated with low overheads. The ones like can be operated from home, franchises that require just 1 or 2 people and a van on the road. The ones that, food and drink will always be popular franchises. They will be maybe 40% of franchises in Ireland will be involved in the food and drinks industry. Other ones are in health, cosmetics. People, no matter how they tailor their budget to meet the economic conditions, people will always spend money on themselves. So those are the ones that are successful. I learned what I know basically about franchising from a company called Remax, which is, I think, here in Bulgaria. That's an international real estate company. So I sold franchises for that company for about 4 years and was quite good at it. So after that, I bought a master franchise for Remax in London, and I ran that for 2 years. And then I decided to go out and offer my services as a consultant. So now I look for successful companies that want to expand through franchising. So I set them up as a franchise, and then once the franchise has been set up to best practice standards, I would perhaps, if they need some help on the sales side, I help them sell the franchises.